Hello children, today we are going to learn about reproduction in animals. In 7th class, already we learned about reproduction in plants. In that, plants are reproduct in two ways. First one is asexual reproduction, second one is sexual reproduction. In the same manner, animals also reproduce in both manners. First, we will learn about the definition of the reproduction. What is reproduction? Reproduction is a process. By this process, animals are able to produce their offsprings by sexually or asexually. Sexually or asexually, animals are able to produce their offsprings. Here, before learning about sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction, we have to know about the different type of organisms, means different type of animals. According to the giving birth of their offsprings, we can divide the animals into two types. First one is oviparous and second one is viviparous. Let us discuss about what are the oviparous and what are the viviparous. So here first we discuss about oviparous. Oviparous animals lays the eggs. By laying the eggs, they can reproduce their offsprings. Here oviparous, how can we recognize the oviparous animals? These oviparous animals are not having the epidermal hair. Epidermal hair means whatever the hair present on our dermis, means on the skin, and also these are not having the external ears. So by these two characters we can recognize the oviparous animals, means which animals are not having the epidermal hair on its body and also not having the ears. For example, fishes, snakes, etc. And viviparous animals. Viviparous animals means which are giving direct birth to their babies or offsprings. How can we recognize these viviparous animals? By some characters, like these viviparous animals are having epidermal hair on its body, and also they are having the external ears. So whenever we see any animal, if we find epidermal hair on its body and external ears, if we find, so then that we can consider that animal comes under the viviparous. Viviparous means what? Giving direct birth to their offsprings. Means just like the baby resembles their parents. Okay, these are the two type of organisms. Means some of are oviparous, some of are viviparous. Oviparous means by laying the eggs they can reproduce their future generation, and viviparous means by giving direct birth to their offsprings. Here reproduction is a very important life process, because by this life process only species can continue on the earth. Species can continue on the earth by the reproduction process only. So that's why in the life processes, reproduction have its own importance. And here how the animals are reproduce their babies. There two major ways are there. Two major types of reproductions are there. What are the two major types of reproductions? Already we studied about those reproductions in the plant body. So in the similar manner in the organisms, means in the animals, they are also reproduce in the two ways, like sexually and asexually. So here reproduction is in two ways. First one is asexual reproduction. And second one is sexual reproduction. We can see the two types of reproductions, like asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. So let us learn about in detail what is the asexual reproduction and what is the sexual reproduction. So in the word sexual reproduction, A represent here without gametes. Means sexually means here we need in the sexual reproduction we need male and female gametes. Male and female gametes. But here in the asexual reproduction there is no role of male and female gametes. Without male and female gametes, these type of organisms can reproduce their babies. Okay, that type of reproduction is called asexual reproduction. Means here no need of two parents. By single parent, the organism can reproduce their babies. There is no fission of gametes. There is no fusion of gametes. So from the mother babies can arise. But in the sexual reproduction there is a need of male gametes and female gametes. We can find here fusion of the gametes, and after fusion they can form a zygote. Zygote means it is a cell which contains the two nucleus, means in the male and female. We find here in the zygote. From the zygote, baby can develop. Means in the zygote there is a role of male and female. Means in the zygote, formation of the zygote, compulsory male and female gametes should fusion and they forms the zygote. Here we find in the baby that male person characters and female organism characters we find in the baby. But here as it is these babies or these offsprings which are arise from their mother, they as it is resembles their mother only. Okay, so here different types of asexual reproductions are there. Okay, under this asexual reproduction, in this 8th class we are going to be study about the two types of asexual reproduction. First one is budding. Already in the 7th class you studied about budding. Once again we will learn here budding. So in the asexual mode of reproduction, under budding we see two type of organisms can reproduce their babies. First one is yeast. What is yeast? It is a microscopic organism which comes under fungi. So in the budding manner, yeast can reproduce their babies commonly. Second one is hydra. Hydra also a minute organism which can live in the water, means aquatic organism. Okay, so hydra also reproduce their babies by the budding process. How? Once we see. This is hydra body. So here we find tentacles. Whenever hydra contains sufficient materials in its body, so it arises a bud-like structure on its body. Any portion of on its body, it arises bud. Sometimes we can see only one bud, sometimes we can see more than one buds. Okay, so that bud means it is a bulge-like structure, means here some materials are gathered more here, so that is a bulge-like structure. So afterwards this bud increases more in its size, increases in its size, and it also get tentacles on its body. So whenever it grows fully, so then it detaches from its mother's body. It detaches from its mother's body and it also survives by its own. So in this manner, hydra reproduce, means in the budding. So on its body, whenever the hydra get matured, means when it get the sufficient energy, sufficient materials in its body, then it can raise one or two birds on its body, and slowly gradually that bulge like structure increases in its size, and when it gets the tentacles, when it able to survive itself, means individually when it can survive, then it detaches from its mother's body and it leads its life individually. So this is commonly known as budding. We see this type of budding in East. Commonly in East also same thing happen. So somewhere in its body it arises one bud, and slowly gently this bird becomes very bigger in size, and it also contains a nucleus and some material, some cytoplasmic material and everything. So when it get everything from its mother, so then slowly it detaches from its mother, and this leads its life individually. So this type of reproduction is called asexual reproduction. Why? Because here we can't find any male or female gametes. Directly it is getting birth from its mother's body. So it is comes one mode of asexual reproduction commonly known as budding. This is one thing. And second one, yes, second mode of asexual reproduction is binary fission. Here fission means dividing. Means how it is happens. So we can see these binary fission especially in the amoeba and also paramecium. Okay, so here in the amoeba how it happens, how it takes place, once we see here. So whenever the amoeba when amoeba get a suitable environment, then that time it grows little bit more in its size, and it starts some cleavage, means some division in its body. First it starts division in its nucleus. It starts division in its nucleus. Slowly that division takes place total the body. So then that amoeba can divides into two amoebas. Divides into how many amoebas? Two amoebas. Slowly this node-like structures extended inwards, and after we find two individual amoebas. Here. So means from mother's body we find getting the two amoebas, means division of two amoebas. From mother body divided into two parts. Especially the division takes place in the nucleus region. The division prolongs total in its body, and it leads to the separation of amoeba into two portions, means two parts. That when the total separation takes place, we find the two individual amoebas. So in this binary fusion we can't find its mother. We can't find its mother, means that mother can't exist. From the mother only two baby amoebas are arising. But here in the budding, we find after birth of the new hydra, we find the mother also. But in the binary fusion there is no existence of the mother. From the mother divides into two, and it gives birth to two babies. So this is about the binary fission. So these are the two major types of the asexual reproduction, and some other types of asexual reproductions also there, like fragmentation, some other. So we will learn about those type of asexual reproduction modes in the higher sections.